Hey, what's up, guys? This is Michael
And Dwayne.
$1 Million Holt. Hey, guys, we just want to come on here and we're going to start doing a program every week called Magnify Your Mindset. And this is going to be to change your mindset, your negative thinking, and just give you guys some quality, some value to help you out through everyday life. You know, even not trying to become successful, life is hard enough. You go through struggles, you go through pain, and we're here to help you get past that. You know, we've all been there, and you know, myself struggled for a long time with negativity, and just changing the mindset and reprogramming the mind was such a turnaround. It was a life changer. But today we're going to go over your why, and it can be, you know, even if you just want to change your lifestyle, get a better job, to get ahead in life, or if you want to become successful and be a millionaire. And I'm going to let Dwayne go over his why, and then I'm going to tell you guys my why.
All right. Yeah, your why has to, you know, your why has to pull you emotionally. It has to, you know, fuel your desire to pursue whatever you want to pursue in life. And my why is my family, my mother, my father, my brothers, my nieces and nephews. They help fuel my why. So you have to have a good, positive why. You know, what wakes you up in the morning every day. If your why doesn't fuel your passion, you don't get emotional over it, you won't succeed in whatever you're trying to pursue. So my why is quitting my 9-to-5 and giving my family the life they deserve, the life I deserve. So whatever your why is, you have to go after it, you know, with everything you got, with all your heart and soul. So
your why has to pull you emotionally. If your why doesn't make you cry, then it's not going to be enough to keep pushing you through the obstacles and the struggles that are going to come your way during your journey. And you know, just everyday life, period. You know, whether it be bills that come in the mail, it be bills that are due that you can't pay, and you're struggling, you're trying to figure out how you're going to pay this next bill. If your why isn't enough to keep you going, then you're just going to give up, and you're going to go back to that normality, and you're going to start figuring out, you know, well, I'm going to have to get a different job. Even if you get fired from your job, instead of just getting another job to accommodate for the bills that you have, you know, you want to raise your standards, and that why needs to be the reason you raise those standards. You normally find your pain, your why in your pain, and it's usually the pain that you're not addressing. So you have to address that pain. You've got to tell yourself, you know, I don't want to see my child have to ask for things and I can't provide for them. Or if my parents need something, you know, I don't have the money to be able to to do that, regardless of whatever it is. And no matter how hard it is, if your why is enough to make you cry, it's gonna keep that desire fueled. So you really got to put some thought into your why. You know, a lot of people just have a why as to I want to quit my 9 to 5, or you know, I want to have financial freedom. But that's just not enough. What's going on, Mitch?
What's up, Mitch?
How's it going? So you got to take the wheel in your life. You really got to take the wheel and start controlling your own destiny. And you know, before I started this journey, it was just an everyday thing. I wake up, I go to work, I come home, and that's the story of my life. And strive to make it through the week for the weekend, so you get that 2-day break. And once I started to realize that I wanted more out of life, then I started waking up to, like, this is not what I want for the rest of my life. Thank you, Mitch. Appreciate that.
Appreciate the love, man.
You're a winner, buddy. You're a winner. But your why has to be like fuel in a car. If the car doesn't have fuel, it's not going to go anywhere. So if you don't have that fuel, you're not gonna keep striving. You're not gonna keep pushing. You know, whenever certain things don't work out for you, you know, you're just gonna give up. You're gonna go back to your normal life. And my why doesn't allow me to do that. So I've learned to embrace a lot of failures, and I've learned to be grateful for the experiences from those failures. And you know, I got to give a lot of props to Wesley Virgin. He helped me become the person that I am with his motivation and teachings. You know, if you guys really want to get started, you can order the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's really a great starter.
Amazing book.
Good, man, it's an awesome book.
Mitch, right now we're looking into network marketing. We're also looking into starting up all new stores. So we got plans, and we're not stopping until we get it done. And then we're just gonna keep striving, keep pushing forward. So the journey is just beginning. It's never ending. So
yeah, we both did a Shopify store, and just the learning experience was amazing. And there was a lot of things that we didn't research and find out in the beginning. We just kind of jumped in feet first, and because of that, we picked up some good nuggets along the way. We learned a lot, but we didn't have enough knowledge to put into the stores to, you know, make them thrive. But using what we learned from the first stores, we're both starting a new store, and we're not going to rush it. We're taking our time. We're going to make sure that we got everything right, all of our ducks in a row, and then start learning more into Facebook ads. I mean, we can run ads, but there's a whole lot more detail into it than just clicking that boost button or, you know, setting up an age group. Like, there's a lot of research into it. So we're we're learning that right now, and trying to do we're trying to learn our own web design, our own what do you call it, pictures, our own pictures, learning Photoshop and things like that. That way we don't have to outsource everything. And learning to write sales copy. Like, if you really want to become successful online, you've got to learn sales copy. And a good book for that is The Ultimate Sales Letter. You can get all these books on Amazon for dirt cheap.
Never failure. It's always an experience. You have to take that experience, and what you do with it will determine whether you're successful or just give up. So
yeah, I would have seen it before I started this journey. I would have seen it as a total failure. You know, I would have said, you know, I'm just a dummy. Like, I'll never learn. I actually did. I mean, I would I would call Dwayne up and I'd be like, you know what, bro, this just isn't for me. I can't learn this new age stuff. I'm old school. But he would basically tell me, bro, you're not giving up. I'm not going to allow you to give up. And he would actually pick me back up when I'd fall. And I'm so grateful for that. So grateful for that. And now that I look back after shutting the stores down, like, that was such a great learning experience, man. I don't regret any of it. And it actually motivated me to want to learn more, to do better, and create a better Shopify store.
exactly. When I had shut my first store down, I just did it with a smile because I knew that was just a learning experience. You know, my next store is going to be just 10 times better. So the next store that I build, it's going to be the key. That's going to be the key to the life that I want, that I'm striving to go after. So
yeah, man, it's amazing. Once you figure out that, hey, getting up and going to a 9 to 5 really isn't the way to live. Once you see the light and realize that there's something else out there that you don't have to work as hard for, then, you know, you just, it drives you to keep going. Like, you don't want to give up because you don't want to go back to that. You can't. Once you change that mindset, it's over. There's no going back. Hey, son, how's it going?
how's it going, Pamela?
Oh, you're good, Pam.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, we were gonna at least do this for a half an hour. We do have an end goal to this magnify your mindset. We're gonna give some good knowledge to people, you know, for free, because it was given to us for free. And at the end result, we're gonna release a set of CDs as well to the public to help people out. And you know, once we get our website set up, we're also going to do our own personal website. It's going to be www.michaelholt.com. And Dwayne is going to have his own,
DwayneHolt.com.
And you know, you'll be able to view these videos for free and get a lot of value out of it. You know, we've learned so much along the way that it was given to us for free, so we feel like we want to give we want to give back. Hey, Mom, how's it going? But you know, just living an everyday life, you know, it's for some people, but I wanted more. it just wasn't enough for me. I felt like I was built for greater things, and just getting up every morning, going to work, and coming home. That wasn't enough for me. I was always hungry for something else, and I'm so grateful. We're both so grateful that
Extremely grateful
that we found this journey, this path, and it's just helped us grow so much. And even in the group that we're in with Mitch and Pamela, I know it's had to have been a great experience for you guys. I've seen y'all's growth as well. But you got to have a why. You got to have a why, and it has to be heartfelt. It has to be serious. Like it's got to pull at your heartstrings.
Yeah, your why. Basically, whenever you're thinking about your why, and it's fueling your desire to go after whatever you want, if it's not waking you up in the morning and pushing you to do what you need to do to get to where you want to be, you're just gonna lay in bed. It's just gonna be another normal day for you. Your why has to get you out of your comfort zone. If it doesn't, then how will you be successful? It will not work. So my why is for my family, for myself, to get me away from my 9 to 5. I'm getting to the point where every morning that I wake up early, I have to go to my 9 to 5 rather than pursuing my dreams. So it's just when I get home after my 9 to 5, I'm tired, but my why is pushing me to work on my dreams every single day, 7 days a week.
And right now Dwayne's being tested at his 9 to 5. I mean, he's got guys that are really disrespecting him, and all it is a test to test what he has learned. And he has struggled with it, and I've told him, man, it's all it is a test. It's trying to break you down, and if you put those negative, if you reply to it negatively, you're going to put negative vibes out into the universe, and you're going to get those negative vibes results back. Yeah. Yep. So, it's a tough struggle. I know. Even when your job, is requiring you to do something you don't want to do, if you don't want to go in at the hours that you're going in at, or if you don't want to stay the hours that you're having to stay, and those times can be testing, and when you get off, you're cussing that job, you're hating it, but you've got to build that mindset to where nothing is going to affect the inner you. And once you reach that point to where nothing, people disrespecting you, people dropping you as a friend, people talking crap to you, you not having enough to pay your bills, all those things are just tests. They're tests to see how strong you've become as a person. And like me personally, I don't let anything get to me anymore. I stay strong through it all. I was telling Dwayne earlier that on my ride home, I'll come in sometimes dragging. Muscles hurting. I'm tired. All I want to do is lay down, But that why is so deep that, I'll sit down for a minute. I'll take me a shower. And once I get, a half an hour's worth of rest, then I'm back up and I'm ready to go again. Whether it be working my business, or work on my online business, I refuse to give up. And that's that why. And that that mindset, it will not let me break. It will not let me break. And you guys just, if you start to question why you're doing it, you've got to have that why as to why you are doing it. Like, it's your kids, it's your family. You know, you want to be able to make sure your kids are set whenever you leave. You don't. That's my biggest fear. I don't want to have to worry about my child not having what he needs after I'm gone. And, you know, I hate it if he comes to me and says, Dad, you know, I want a new Easton Mako bat, or, you know, something that you don't really need, but as a kid you want. And I don't want to be able to, I don't want to be in the position to where I tell my son, I can't do that, you know. And that's the why that drives me. That's the why that keeps me going every day. Also, you know, since we're brothers, our mom and dad, you know, like my dad is to the point where he's getting too old to be working in a machine shop. And, you know, seeing him go home every day hurting, and he really doesn't complain, but you can see it. And, you know, there's gonna come a day to where he's not gonna be able to do it anymore. So that why fuels us both.
Mm-hmm.
And it just has to be sincere and extremely necessary to change the life of the ones you love the most. But we just wanted to come on here tonight and give you guys some good, valuable information. Find a why. My advice to you is find a why. If you've got kids, if you've got family that you know are incapable of doing what you could be doing to make their life better, use that.
Mm-hmm.
Use that as your why.
If your why is greater than your fear, if your why is greater than your doubts, then it's going to push you to the limits that you can't even realize. But if your fear overcomes your why and your doubts overcome your why, then you need to conquer those doubts and fears. If you're afraid of, you know, bettering your life, you know, changing how your life is, getting out of your comfort zone, if you're afraid of all that and it overtakes your why, you got to get rid of all those fears and let your why drive you to new heights, new limits.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But we appreciate you guys for joining. Magnify your mindset.
Yep.
We'll be on here next Sunday, same time, 6:30 Central Standard Time.
Looking forward to it.
And keep your head up during this week. You know, if you need to listen to this video again, listen to it over and over. If you get to a point where in the middle of the week you're having problems, you're struggling, you know, you're ready to give up, play this video again and get motivated, get dedicated.
Mm-hmm.
Because
stay motivated.
You're a winner.
You're the best.
You're a winner.
You're the best.
You're a winner.
You're a millionaire.
You are healthy.
You are wealthy.
You are rich.
You are prosperous.
All right, guys, much love.
Take care.
We'll see you guys next Sunday. Have a good one.